Tomorrow, the Arizona Cardinals are set to take on the San Francisco 49ers in their second divisional game of the season. The Cardinals are currently undefeated with a record of 4-0, and the 49ers just came off back-to-back close losses to the Packers and the Seahawks to put them at a record of 2-2. But to be fair, the 49ers were a missed kick field goal away from being 3-1, so honestly, this isn't a team we should take lightly. And the way it's looking right now, both teams are going to be missing some of their key players on both sides of the ball, and first, let's look at the 49ers injury report. Jimmy Garoppolo and K'Wan Williams have been ruled out of tomorrow's game, and George Kittle is currently listed as doubtful. Jimmy Garoppolo has been the starter all year long so far, but if you're a 49ers fan, you actually might be fine with him being ruled out, because this means that Trey Lance is going to get the start. Personally, I think Trey Lance is going to be a star in the league, but for us Cardinals fans, we just gotta hope he shows those rookie flashes because I'm trying to see this team remain undefeated. And the other big name that I just mentioned who's doubtful to play is George Kittle. I could spend the next 15 minutes talking about why George Kittle is going to be a huge loss for them, but if you watch football, you already know. George Kittle is one of the best, if not the best tight end in the NFL, and it honestly just comes down to who you think's better between him and Travis Kelce. Kittle brings a dynamic to this offense that's almost irreplaceable, from his pass catching ability to his blocking. He's just a monster. If he doesn't play, the 49ers are definitely going to miss his presence on the field. And that goes for saying for all three players that are going to miss tomorrow. But when you look at the Cardinals injury report, things don't look any better. Byron Murphy and Justin Murray have officially been ruled out, and if you've been watching Cardinals games this season, Byron Murphy has been amazing all season long, so losing him, it's going to be a huge blow to this defense. But Byron isn't the only Cardinals corner who's banged up, because Marco Wilson is also listed as questionable. I expect him to play because he was practicing all week, but if he's out too, our starting corners in this game are going to be Robert Alford and Antonio Hamilton. Yeah, but with Byron out and Marco listed as questionable, this means we might get to see fan favorite Tay Gowan make his regular season debut. Everyone in the Valley seems to love Tay, so hopefully we get to see him in action this Sunday. And the final player I saw an injury report that was a little concerning was Chase Edmonds, who's listed as questionable as well. I'm expecting him to play just like Marco Wilson because he practiced all week long, so if he's ruled out, I'll be surprised. Both teams have pretty significant injuries, but each team is just going to have that next man up mentality and ball out. This should be a good one though, and since it's a divisional game, I expect it to be really close. And honestly, there's three things that I'm going to be looking at that the Cardinals have to do in order to get this win. The first thing is we're going to have to be able to contain Deebo Samuel, who is having a career season, and we're also going to have to do that with Byron Murphy out and Marco Wilson questionable. That's not going to be easy. The second thing is we cannot let Trey Lance get comfortable, because as soon as he starts feeling himself, we're going to be in for a long day. And the final thing that needs to happen is our offensive line needs to give Kyler Murray time. Those things are easier said than done, but if we're able to do all of those, I just don't see a way we're going to lose. But going back to that first point, containing Deebo Samuel is going to be insanely difficult, considering in the 4 games he's played this season, he has 490 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. But if we can find a way to shut him down, I'm liking our chances. And with Trey Lance starting, we just gotta hope he never gets going, because as soon as he finds a rhythm, like I said a couple seconds ago, we're gonna be in for a long day. And to the final point that I mentioned that we're gonna need to do in order to get this win is give Kyler time. This might be the most important one, because if we allow the 49ers defensive line to start to dominate, we stand no chance. And with players like Nick Bosa, Arik Armstead, and Javon Kinlaw, this is easier said than done, but the way our O-line's been playing this season, we have a pretty good chance at stopping them. And like I said earlier, this game is going to be good, and if I had to make a prediction, I have the Cardinals winning this one 34-26. And I'm going to assume there's going to be people who disagree with my prediction. So if you're one of those people, there's going to be 2 comments down below. One's going to be for the Cardinals winning, and the other's going to be for the 49ers winning. So what I want you guys to do is basically vote on who you think is going to win tomorrow's matchup by liking the comment of the team you think is going to win. But here's the twist. Since I know most of the people subscribed to this channel are probably Cardinals fans, I want you to put bias aside, and here's why. I'm going to be keeping track of my personal prediction record, and I'm also going to be keeping track of yours as well. And at the end of the season, we're going to see who predicted more games right. The only thing is, you guys are going to have to work together to try and predict as many games correct as possible, which is why I said to try to be as unbiased as possible. And at the end of the year, if you guys end up with a better overall record than me, I'll be giving something away, and I'm like 90% sure it's going to be a Kyler Murray jersey. Let me know if you guys like that idea. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you guys ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post NFL and NBA content, so if you're a fan of either of those or both of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.